Have you ever found yourself replaying a past mistake, feeling guilt as if you could go back and change everything? Like you're trapped in a cycle that keeps you from moving forward? The truth is, you can break free, but that only happens when you learn to forgive yourself. Today, I'm going to show you why self forgiveness isn't a luxury, it's a necessity, and how it can completely transform your life. Before we go any further, take a deep breath. Think about something from your past that still hurts you. Now imagine what your life would be like if that pain simply disappeared. Seems impossible? It's not. But the first step is understanding what self-forgiveness really means. Guilt is like an invisible chain. You may not see it, but you feel its weight every day. It makes you doubt yourself, stops you from trying new things, and keeps you stuck in an old version of who you used to be. But does it really make sense to keep punishing yourself for something that's already in the past? Think about this for a moment. Have you ever seen someone who refuses to move on? Someone who carries the burden of a mistake for years, maybe even decades? Now, think about someone who managed to rise above it, someone who used their mistakes as a lesson and transformed their life. What did they do differently? The biggest mistake we make isn't failing. It's refusing to learn and move forward. If you keep looking back, you'll never see the opportunities ahead of you. The past can't be changed, but how you handle it is 100% within your control. Now, I want you to close your eyes for a few seconds and reflect. How many opportunities have you lost because you couldn't forgive yourself? How many times have you sabotaged yourself because you believed you didn't deserve something better? The answers to these questions could change your life. And here's a hard truth. As long as you don't forgive yourself, you remain a prisoner of your own past. It's like trying to run while carrying an anchor. You might still move, but never with the speed and lightness you could have. So, how do you forgive yourself? Here are 3 essential steps. Recognize that making mistakes is part of the process. Everyone fails. But the difference between those who destroy themselves and those who grow is what they do after the mistake. Think about the great figures in history. How many times did they fail before succeeding? Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Walt Disney was rejected multiple times before building his empire. What if they had given up because of their failures? Now think about your own life. Is there something you gave up on because you believed you didn't deserve a second chance? Maybe it's time to try again. Extract the lesson. Ask yourself, what can this experience teach me? If you learn from it, then the mistake wasn't in vain. Do this exercise right now. Grab a piece of paper and write down a mistake you still blame yourself for. Then, list 3 things you learned from it. You'll see that, in the end, every mistake holds a powerful lesson. One way to look at this is to imagine someone close to you made the same mistake. Would you forgive them? Probably yes. So why not do the same for yourself? Also, reflect on how this mistake shaped you into a different person. Sometimes, the hardest moments in our lives are the ones that shape us and make us stronger for future challenges. Let go consciously. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting. It means deciding that your past will no longer define your future. Imagine holding a heavy rock. You can carry it for the rest of your life, or simply let it go. What's stopping you from dropping that rock right now? Only your decision. Forgiveness works the same way. A powerful exercise is writing a letter to yourself, acknowledging the mistake, expressing what you felt, and in the end, forgiving yourself. Then, burn or tear up the letter. This symbolic act can be incredibly freeing. Another technique is repeating to yourself, I forgive myself. I accept my past. I choose to move forward. Saying this several times a day can help reprogram your mind to let go of guilt. If you've made it this far, you've already taken the first step, becoming aware that you need to forgive yourself. Now, you just need to put it into practice. What happened cannot be changed, but how you deal with it can change your life forever. Self-forgiveness doesn't happen overnight. But every small choice you make, every compassionate thought you have for yourself, brings you closer to a place of lightness and freedom. You deserve that. Believe this, you are not the same person who made that mistake. You have changed, learned, and grown. Now, the only thing left is for you to recognize it. From today onward, what do you choose? To keep punishing yourself or to finally set yourself free? You would give this opportunity to someone else, so why not to yourself? And if this video resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Here, we talk about how to break free from the past and build a future that is truly worth living. So don't miss the next video. Subscribe and turn on notifications now. See you in the next video.